to Fantasy Alarm TV and the Unnecessary Roughness section of the video department. I'm your host, Ray Flowers. We're looking back at 2015 by talking about some wide receivers, and I want to start out with the number of 5. Easy number to remember, and it's a very significant one. It's the number of seasons that A.J. Green has been in the NFL, and it's also the number of seasons that A.J. Green has gone over 1,000 yards. Much better player than some people seem to give him credit for, which befuddles me a little bit. 5 for 5 in the 1,000-yard category. He's 3 for 4, 3 of the last 4 seasons, 10 touchdowns. He's 3 for 4, 3 of the last 4 seasons, 85 or more catches. The time he missed was 2014 when he played only 13 games. A.J. Green, if he's on the football field, is basically catching 85 passes for 1,000-plus yards and 10 touchdowns. Not that many guys you can say that about in the NFL. It's a small number, maybe 5 guys. Don't forget about A.J. Green next year. Andy Dalton should be fully healthy by the time the season starts. Those two guys have shown a good chemistry and a building and growing chemistry through the years. Second number of the day is 88, as in the number of receptions this season for Megatron. Yeah, we don't know if Calvin Johnson is going to retire. He kind of threw that out there. It's probably because he wants a long-term contract extension. He is due $1 billion in 2016, meaning the Lions have to restructure his contract, or he might be ending up on a different team. That would be weird to see Calvin Johnson on another squad. 88 catches, that's nice for Calvin Johnson, but there were a lot of issues with him this season. In 2 of his last 4 games, he caught 1 pass. Only 2 times in 16 games this year did he have 100 yards. Calvin Johnson's body's beat up. Is he wary mentally? Is he able to continue to play through these things like he has in the past, or has it caught up with him? Very uncertain heading into 2016. As we sit here right now, I think he's a wide receiver 2. That's not something we've said about Calvin Johnson in probably 8 years. Next number of the day is 110, is the number of receptions this season by Jarvis Landry. That's a major improvement over his rookie year when he caught 84 passes. A really strong PPR threat. 5 touchdowns as a rookie, only 4 as a second-year player. He's not getting in the end zone much. So if you're in a non-PPR set, really tough to trust Landry, because even though he caught 110 passes, we're only talking about 10.5 yards a reception. Not a huge yardage total given all of those catches. Again, I mentioned the lack of scoring prowess. But in a PPR setup, Jarvis Landry is gold, working out of the slot for the Dolphins. And the final number today is 9, is the number of touchdowns scored by Brandon Cooks in 2015. Cooks started very slowly. People were panicking after drafting him, in the 2nd, 3rd, maybe 4th round in those PPR setups. What did you end up with, Cooks? You end up with a damn good season. Brandon Cooks had more catches than Allen Robinson. Brandon Cooks had more yards than T.Y. Hilton. Brandon Cooks had more touchdowns than Julio Jones. Wasn't a massive season when we're talking about Brandon Cooks. 84 catches, a little under 1,200 yards, and those 9 touchdowns. But again, more catches than Robinson, more yards than Hilton, more touchdowns than Julio Jones. Suck on that, people that bailed on Brandon Cooks early in the season. Ray Flowers, Fantasy Alarm TV, fantasyalarm.com, playoff fantasy football stuff. The rankings, all that is up there. We're getting ready to crank up our 2016 baseball coverage. And hockey, basketball, we've got those covered for you in the DFS Playbook Pro.